7 years. This is how long Roblox Tower Defense Simulator has been a game on the platform. Over the years, this game has remained relatively free from community controversy or missteps. However, we've been contacted that this has unfortunately changed. Today we aim to bring attention to an issue we've been informed of to the community. But to those watching, if you are a developer of Paradoxum games, we urge you to take action and please spread the video till they do. Before we begin, I'd like to clarify that we are not a drama channel and we are making this video purely for educational purposes. Although people in this video are doing something wrong, if anyone is identified, please do not send harassment their way. Just report them through the proper channels. This is the documentation of TDS's newest exploit group, Aether Hub. Recently, an individual reached out to us with information regarding this group, asking us to cover it. We don't normally do things like this, but as they spoke in depth about the group, detailing illegal sales and member counts, we decided it was something worth trying to cover. Along with this, we were provided a video of these exploits in action, making it all the more concerning. Linked to another video found was the Discord server. This server is full of exploiters and currently stands at an astonishing 7,216 members as of writing. To gather more information, I created an alternative account and joined. What I found there? It surprised me. This is not the kind of lighthearted video we normally do, so I don't make a big deal about it, but just subscribe, please. Back to the important things. The first thing I looked to investigate was mentioned by the concerned individual, purchases, and I found information instantly. Along with basic macros, purchasable premium keys with more exploits were for sale at a hefty $9.99. Not only are these people hacking, but they're making a profit too. They are also literally instructing each other on how to break the law. One of the craziest things I found was from a moderator of the server going, as of now, by the names of Pops or Father. So it's not just the Godfather that's a criminal. To take just an excerpt of one of his messages, order item, report is stolen. Get the money back 100% of the time if under $100 USD. He then goes on to talk about how if it's small enough, nobody in law enforcement will take note. The exploits themselves have taken up 90% of the leaderboards, at least according to what I've seen on the server. There's unfortunately no way to fact check that though, so take it with a grain of salt. The major ones I've seen are Gatling cheats, which can multiply bullets as well as aimbot, damage, and cooldown alteration. This allows bosses to be shredded in seconds if not less. Some play entire rounds automatically, some change the very script of the game to max your towers instantly after placing them. The list of these awful things, these atrocities, they go on and on, never ceasing, always continuing. The man at the top of this operation, going by the name of Ducks, is banned from Roblox temporarily. This snake continues to bleed and creates scripts dripping to the underlings and continuing the hacking. Now, please allow me to turn the floor over to Seb to shed some more light on this operation.
And I'll be taking it from here because I want to discuss more history about exploits in TDS, given that the situation is undergoing and is at large. Additionally, from Biff, however, another exploit available is a permanent 6th tower slot, but not only is this infection seeping into TDS as of late, but other games too. Here are more on screen. Some notable ones include Arsenal, Bloxburg, Flee the Facility, Abyss, and Zombie Rush. However, this criminal underworld isn't as underworld as it can be made out to be, because if you recall, TDS was forced to roll out ban waves last year due to this kind of behavior. Even in late 2024, players started to develop macros for TDS, similar to how macros can be used in other simulator games, famously in Bee Swarm Simulator. However, macros in that game are widely used and accepted in grinding aspects. To us, this makes total sense. Bee Swarm Simulator has become a lot of grinding, and it's impossible to keep up without letting a program help you out. Except, it's not our job to talk about the world of Bee Swarm Simulator right now. The correlation and problem occurs when you realize that a program like macroing or using scripts should not be at all accepted in TDS as it is in Bee Swarm Simulator. TDS is strictly a strategy game that is built for you to play and make critical decisions with friends or other players, so why are other players ruining the game by creating scripts and making profit off of them illegally? Obviously, if something is exploitable and profitable, anyone will find a way to do it. But this can lead to the fallout and doom of many games. I know Arsenal is still a popular game, but that game has a lot of cheating problems too, and personally for me and many others, we decide not to play the game frequently because of this problem of cheaters. You've probably encountered plenty in the past, except other people that don't abuse these cheats like you and I are not affected by this type of behavior in TDS. It's extremely unhealthy for the longevity and reputation of the game. And I guess this is an important call out to all games, because we are still making this video with full understanding that no currently existing game can have the perfect player base. There will always be some sort of scheme that is considered cheating that pops up, but we find it important to address it for TDS because it is a legitimate legal concern, and the more that people get looped into it, the more harm these activities can cause. The scariest thing about it is, since this is considered illegal activity, it can fuel the fire to other, even more dangerous activities that you and I might not even know is going on. With this criminal underworld shut down, we can ensure that nobody has to get harmed and that TDS can be played how it should be played. With that said, there are many of these individuals taking the fun out of good games with passion put into them, and ruining the chances of players like you to achieve greatness on leaderboards or even have a decent experience. Share this video with anyone of any game till they take note and ban these exploiters for good. Illegal activity is not okay, hence why it is illegal. If you spot anyone exploiting, report them to Roblox. And to those who exploit, we will find you. Together. You should not be doing this, and to people in the server, some of your Roblox users have been logged and sent to developers. Goodbye.